The wild adventures of Drytron sporting off the new support for you today. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. This is actually going to be quite an interesting showcase of what you can kind of expect to see some modern era Drytron actually get the chance to do post info. And I will tell you, I think you're going to like this quite a lot. This is a very good showcase of what this deck can actually do. So we are playing New 2. Now remember, New 2 must be special by the card effect. If a Drytron card is on the field, you can special summon this from the hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You just tuck it underneath as an exceed material. You can reuse it later. And then on special summon, you can add a Drytron monster from your deck to your hand except for this. And then you cannot ritual summon the turn you activate either of this card's effects except for machine type monsters. So that's going to be a pretty simple soft lock, but it's not really much of a big deal here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tribute off our New 2 for Alpha Thubin here to deploy our friend. We're going to go ahead and grab the Ben 10 off of that. You got to love Ben 10 still being a solid ritual piece for this. And of course, up comes our dear friend New 2 here. New 2 going to go ahead and grab us the Albaya from the deck. We're going to go ahead and overlay on in to our dear friend Mu Beta Fafnir here. This is where, you know, we're going to start Essential Drytron combo, which is we're going to mill off our friend Alpha Draconis here. Now Albaya is going to go ahead and tribute off our Ben 10 to go ahead and deploy itself. We're going to go ahead and get our Medionis Drytron here, and then Ben 10 is going to go ahead and trigger, getting us another copy of the Ben 10. I mean, this is all standard Drytron stuff that you've seen so far. Nothing really too major. We're going to go ahead and deploy the Cyber Emergency at the end of this here. You know, just kind of, you know, just scouting out to see if our opponent's going to do any responses or anything. We're going to go ahead and Medionis Drytron ritual away to bring on up the legendary Alpha Draconis. Now this card is, you know, summon this card, Medionis Drytron. Other Drytron monster you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Up to twice per turn when your opponent activates a monster effect, we can banish a Drytron monster from your graveyard whose total attack equals or exceeds that monster's original attack and negate that activation, and if you do destroy that monster. And this card, if this ritual summon card leaves the field by your opponent, you can summon a ritual monster with 4,000 attack from your hand or deck, and this becomes treated as a ritual summon. It's really stinky that we have the Medionis here, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and resolve our prep. We're going to go ahead and get our Ben 10 here. We'll get our Medionis Drytron to our hand, and then it is Gamma time in the graveyard. Go ahead and tribute. Go ahead and revive. Ben 10 is going to go ahead and trigger, and this is the good part of the combo here. This is where you get to make the Vanities Ruler. Now, typically, about 75% of the decks, this is what we're going to call the good enough board. You know, you have the negates set up over here on the side. You have the Vanities Ruler, but, you know, we're playing against maybe not the greatest challenger in the world for this. So we're going to go ahead and pass turn, and now it's flu time. You know, like I said, this looks like a pretty cool board, but it's not enough. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab the Magnificent Map here. Alright, gain our life points. Go ahead and slam down the field spell. We're going to go ahead, and it is time to get into the Mu Beta. Now remember, this thing actually says, your opponent activates a spell or trap card while you control a machine ritual monster. You can detach a material from this card and negate that activation if you do destroy it. I guarantee you a lot of people don't remember that Mu Beta actually has that effect, but it does. We're going to go ahead and we're going to deploy the Unexplored Winds here. Oh boy. Alright, it is Eagle time. Stack up the Rabina. We're going to go ahead and we're going to stack up the Draconis here to go ahead and get the negation on the Rabina. So it basically just going to be a resolution for the one there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tribute away, and there's the end pin. Isn't it so cool that Unexplored Winds is just able to punt this, you know, 5,000 attack point monster off of the field? Yeah, simpler days, I assure you. We're going to go ahead and stack up our effects. We're going to go ahead and get Eagle back to the hand. There's the Dreaming Town coming on up here. Oh boy. Rabina finally going to resolve. We're going to go ahead and get our free Stree here. Stree going to go ahead and get the banish out of the way. Alright, and then it is tribute time on into the Apex Avian. Wow, our whole field just got broken woken. I love this. Alright, they're going to go ahead and swing on in with the Apex. We're going to go ahead and take our damage. We're going to go ahead and swing on in with the Rabina, and then Toucan and Pen is going to bonk us on the head. And then it is the set time. So, we're going to go on, and we drew for turn here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to tribute Ben 10. They're going to go ahead and negate. Well, it's fine. We're getting our Natasha here. All right, they're going to go ahead and Dreaming Town. Welp, now our opponent gets to redeploy this Apex Avion in a second, unless we have the droplet. All right, we're going to go ahead and tribute away. They will get their ad back, which is fine. That's gone ahead and taken care of. Now it's time to watch the power of Natasha. This is why this card is so insane. Hey, look, Ritual. All right. Go ahead, gain back some life. We're going to go ahead and tribute this on off. Oh, okay, sure. All right, we'll go ahead and grab back Medionis. All right, we're going to go ahead and Natasha time. Oh, boy, here we go again. Now, your M pin is my M pin. All right, go ahead and gain back some life. Go ahead and overlay on into the Mubeta. Mill off. Go ahead and rotate, reveal the Medionis to get our draw. And we drew a prep. Oh, boy. And the Natasha loop is going to continue. Natasha, take the Rabina. Go ahead and gain back some life. Go ahead and make the IP here. Natasha's going to get to trigger again. Go ahead and banish. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this. Oh boy, isn't this so... This is actually insane, just seeing the value that Natasha is generating here. Alright, there's the Natasha. We're going to go ahead, make the access code talker, and we get to slam on in to another ritual for game. This was quite wonderfully played, in my opinion. I genuinely think it was a fantastic showcase of, while you look like you can be a little bit further behind, Natasha just puts you in the game and just gives you such a advantage. Actually, it's pretty insane. Game 2 here, we have new to the Droplet, the Evenly Matched, the Cyber Emergency, and the Foolish Barrel. Our opponent has Advent, the map, the Toucan, the... Man, they have 2 of these. And they have the Swallow's Cowrie. Alright. So we're going to start things off here. Field spell. Go ahead, Toucan, Sam, reveal. Go ahead and banish M-Pen. Interesting. Go ahead and add this on back to our hand after we banish it. Go ahead and grab our Rabina. Oh, wow, free value. Alright, go ahead and get back our free value. The Rabina time. So now we just get to go ahead and do full value. Cowrie, go ahead and banish away. Go ahead, get back Toucan. Oh, and we get the Stree. This is just free value. Alright, Eagle, go ahead and deploy, stack on up with the Rabina. This is pretty good. There's the Apex Avion. Oh boy, Stree, go ahead and banish. Alright, go ahead, tribute on into M-Pen, stack on up, get back our 1 little free value. There is the Dreaming Town being added. Go ahead and Toucan away. And to the Apex Avion set 2. I mean, like, it's pretty basic stuff, but it's good enough, right? Go ahead. We're going to go ahead and trigger the Lightning Storm here. They're going to attempt to Apex Avion negate. We're going to go ahead and Droplet, which was actually pretty good. It is going to force some chain out of the way here, which is fine. There's the deployment of the good card. All right, chain's going to go ahead and resolve. We'll go ahead and negate that. The bird does have to go back to the hand because it did negate the Lightning Storm. So do keep that in mind there. In case that chain looks a little bit weird, Droplet does not target. It will, do its thing on resolution. So since the Eagle's on the field, we can go after the Eagle, and you still do see the resolution of the Apex going back to the hand, which was fantastic, actually. All right, Rabina back onto the hand here, and it is Cyber Emergency into Alpha Thuban time. All right, Alpha Thuban, go ahead and tribute off Ben 10 time. Go ahead and Foolish Barrel, drop down the Extender. Extender, eat the Ben 10. Go ahead and revive, stack on up, get our free Ben 10 here. Overlay into Mubeta. Alright, go ahead and mill off. Tribute for the Ben 10, grab the Medionis. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab a free Natasha here. Time to watch Natasha just go nuts. Make the Ben 10 here. Go ahead and make the Natasha. Go ahead and gain back some life points. Natasha on into the IP. We're going to go ahead and banish revive, take the Eagle, and then we're going to go ahead and slam on into the access code talker and swing on in for game. Wow, you know what? Honestly, this was a pretty good game. Even though New 2 does have the little soft lock, if you do choose to special summon it from the graveyard through its own effect, that's fine. You saw here in that case you don't have to. What you did get the chance to see here is how stupid Natasha is. Remember, this is not locked behind a once per turn. Just banish 1, go ahead and revive, and do your thing. And that's what makes Yu-Gi-Oh fun, having cards that aren't once per turns, but you just have to fuel infinite ritual monsters in order to get this. I think that's why they designed the card the way they did, because they're like, well, if you're dedicating ritual slots to this, you're basically making some pretty big, strong commitments to it, so not really much of a problem. But I hope you guys enjoyed a fantastic showcase of Drytron. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back to the end day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.